Hey, good morning. It's Josh back at you. Thanks for joining me again. This video is obviously a little different than I normally would for a Saturday weigh-in video. Yes, I weighed myself. We'll get to that in a second. This is like day 3 of just ridiculous shoulder pain and arm pain. I've got it fairly well managed right now. I'm not really sure what caused this. Heading to the chiropractor on Monday, hoping to get some relief. Um, and I guess in everything that I do and all these videos, I've always promised that I'm going to be transparent with you and share with you everything, the good, the bad, the ugly. And last night, um, I was in a lot of pain yesterday. When I drove to work, I was in so much pain, I was at the verge of tears. And I personally feel that I have a pretty high tolerance for pain. For those of you who don't know, I had brain surgery in 2003. If you can go through that, you can pretty much go through anything. And, so I have a pretty high tolerance for pain, in my opinion. But, so I was at the verge of tears driving to work yesterday, and, um, I was doing heat, came home just in a lot of pain. If you go to when you go to the doctor, they have that scale on the wall, what's your pain, the smiley faces, 1 through 10. And I can honestly say on the way to work, I mean, I was every bit of a 9 or a 10. And, to drive home, I was every bit of a 9 to 10. Most of the day I was okay because actually, for some reason, standing helps. Um, Hot showers help, but then the pain comes back pretty much immediately when I put a shirt on. Imagine that. Um, so went to my friend's house last night, and if they're watching this, Len, Regina, thank you very much for allowing me to try to see if the hot tub would help. Um, I told you guys it didn't, because it didn't, but had a great time hanging out with you guys, and you really pushed me to try ice packs. Gave me an ice pack, gave me one of those little mini electronic muscle stimulation devices. I haven't used that yet, guys. But so, anyways, thank you to you two if you happen to watch this. But guys, the reason I'm bringing this up and the reason I'm chatting here for almost 3 minutes is I was in so much pain last night that I came home and I had dinner, behaved myself pretty good throughout the day, but um, I'm a person that I've come to realize during this weight loss journey that I'm a person that runs to food. If I'm in pain, I run to food. Whether that's I'm bring this a little closer here. Whether that's a physical pain like my shoulder, an emotional pain, heartbreak, anxiety, boredom. I've very much been an emotional eater, and when you increase the carbs, that doesn't help. And then that's a big part of what's led me to be obese. And it's an ongoing struggle. It's something that I will probably struggle with the rest of my life. But I know that. I know that that's a problem. And so last night, even though I know that that's a problem, I just kind of fell off the wagon. My oldest daughter, she's 9.5. Very proud of her. She kind of plays the role of nurse when my wife's not home, and she's taking care of me. And even though she knows better, she's asking me what I want to eat. What can I help you with? And like I said, I stayed good for dinner, but I still wanted more. And I had a granola bar, and then I had an extra piece of cheese, which that's not really that big of a deal. And then I asked, I'm like, what else do we have? I'm hungry. I really probably wasn't. And so she's like, well, we got this and that, and whatever. And I had like a cup of trail mix, and then I had another granola bar with one of those little Jiffy to go cups of peanut butter. And long story short, I mean, I tracked it all on my fitness pal after the dust settled, and I realized that I went over my calories by almost 1,300 calories. And right now I'm only doing like 1,600 calories. And so I woke up this morning starving because of all that, that sugar rush or whatever. And I guess I just wanted to share that with you. There's gonna be times, if you're taking on a journey like this, that things are not gonna go your way, and you're gonna stumble, you're gonna fall, you're gonna have, days where you eat way too much. And I'm trying to stay 20-25 carbs a day, grams of carbs per day, and yesterday it was like 200. And you know my pain is a little bit better today. Unrelated, I'm sure, just with all the ice and the heat, and they're constantly trying to figure out ways to make it feel better is the reason. But you know woke up this morning, I've only been sleeping probably about 3 or 4 hours each night because it's painful. This is where I'm sitting on my couch right now. This is basically where I slept last night. I put my pillow behind me, and alternated heat and ice on this arm, just trying to get some relief. And um going to the chiropractor on Monday, hoping to get some relief there. Like I think I said that. So, anyways, this video, I mean, we're probably like 8 minutes in at this point, and I appreciate you if you're sticking with me this far. I really appreciate the amount of people who've reached out to me on this channel. When I started this channel, I had like 4 followers, 5, 6, I don't know. It was less than 10 for sure, and I'm like 350-ish now, and up over 20,000 video views, guys. That's amazing. You guys are amazing. If you've watched this video, or you've watched any of my videos, or you're a subscriber or anything, I appreciate all of you. I started this channel really as a way to hold myself accountable, and you guys have come and you've provided feedback. So you guys have kept me going. You've kept me, on target, working the macros, working the diet, trying to find a little bit of ways to do a little bit of exercise here and there. You've kept me honest. You've kept me accountable, and I really appreciate it. You're there for me when I need the feedback, and 99% of you provide amazing feedback. You watch the videos, you support me. It's a wonderful feeling to know that so many people are following this, so many people care about me, and so thank you. And without any further ado, well, first, all right, look, if you've made it this far of me rambling for, I don't know, 8 minutes or so before I even show you the scale, because that's why you're here. Be real, that's why you're here. You don't care about what I have to say. Maybe you do. Some of you do, and thank you. But you want to know what the scale's doing. Well, I already weighed myself, and it didn't really move. I'm at 2. Well, let's split to that clip right now, and I'll show you where I'm at this morning. June the 25th, 2016. Ketogenic diet with some stumbling along the way. Pretty decent week, but some stumbling along the way. So let's pop over that clip right now. All right, so despite the shoulder pain for the better part of the week and the emotional eating binge, whatever you want to call it, last night, the scale, not too bad, 233. I've mentioned in other videos that for me, right around the 235 pound mark is a huge sticking point. I honestly believe that everyone's body has certain weight markers that your body just feels comfortable with. When you try to push past it, your body goes, whoa, no, don't do that. We like being fat. So anyways, guys, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys, love you guys. And if you haven't already, for whatever reason, because I'm getting emotional, like, comment, leave me your feedback, and subscribe. Thank you so much. Have a great day. And it's time for me to get some ice on this shoulder because part of the reason I'm getting a little emotional is the pain is getting pretty bad here chatting with you over the last couple minutes here. So we'll see you on the next video.